right, it's Nick's first time driving an AP1. Let's see what he thinks.
I don't know if I can.
That air pump is loud, I know.
Yeah, she's pretty loud. Let's see. Hopefully I don't stall it.
Hopefully is a good way to put it. You're good on this side.
Yeah, I'm gonna stall it.
Yeah. Starting is a little different.
Yeah.
But once it goes, it goes. This has the AP2 trans too, so the gearing is the same.
Man, I missed the short shifts. I haven't driven my car in so long.
Yeah. Okay, well, head towards, head left, I guess.
Alright.
I think that's an RSX Type S knob, but
This?
I like the feel.
I've
yeah.
got the CR knob in mine. It's pretty nice.
I saw the NSX knob looks pretty good on it too. With the different throws.
Yeah. Was this in here when you got it?
Yeah. Actually, Mike has the OEM one he's going to give me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Big mic?
Nope. New Mike.
New mic.
Well, new to you. He's a good dude.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't sure if it was him. I looked at his page, and I knew I had seen his car, like, in Annapolis, so.
I left a note on there. I was returning a pair of socks or something, and I ripped off, like, some kind of, like, paper in the bottom of the bag. And I just wrote, hey, you want to meet more S2000 drivers? And I put my phone number. He's like, dude, what the hell? I didn't think I'd meet other people like this. And I'm like, hey, I thought he might think I'm weird touching his car, but.
She got a little vibration.
Yeah. I think I might need new trans mounts. But actually, the shifter needs to be rebuilt. That's what it is.
I hate this turn.
No doubt.
Because you can't see. It revs so high. It's so weird. Definitely different.
Steering's tighter.
A lot tighter. Well, I don't know. My car is pretty stiff. I got 4 Throttle coils, and I have the dampening pretty stiff on them.
Oh yeah.
But the steering itself is much tighter.
How's throttle response? How's the interior's a little tighter, but
The interior is a little tighter. For the most part, it looks pretty similar, though. I mean, it's crazy to think that, like, in the early 2000s, or like in the 90s when they designed this car, it still, like, stands up to a lot of the newer cars.
I agree. It's also non-drive-by-wire. It's cable throttle. I like
that. You can definitely notice that. I mean,
I love taking it up to like 75, then take my foot off the gas, then mash it again.
yeah, she's definitely a lot more responsive.
It's eager. It's also the high compression too.
Yeah. Now you said this motor has higher compression than like the USDM motor does?
Yeah, it's 11.7 instead of 11.1 or 11.0.
That's a little bit.
I want to put AP1 pistons in or JDM AP1 pistons in the AP2. Then you get like 13 to 1. It feels a little bit more eager to kick the tail out, but it still grips really well.
I've felt it around that turn, and it does seem a little bit more tail happy. But the AP2 trans definitely, you can definitely tell it's. I've sat in an AP1, never driven one, but I've like, it just feels different.
Yeah. First is so tall, man. You have to feather the clutch below 10 miles an hour. Like,
really?
oh yeah. Way
Do you
too
prefer this?
Yeah. 6 is a little too tall though, but you know.
I'll go down here in that turn.
Yeah, sure. And then on the way back, I'll show you that cool spot.
Oh, okay.
Gotta hit VTEC though, brother.
Yeah, no, I haven't quite made it there. I'll hit it right here. does it engage at on this?
6.
Oh yeah, it's definitely different.
It's definitely more horsepower.
Yeah.
Less torque, but it's definitely more horsepower.
Yeah, the AP2 is so torquey, which I like. I do prefer like the torque just because it feels faster.
For me, this is like a cheetah. It just takes off.
Yeah.
But like the AP2 is like a hornet's nest from hell inside of a glass jar, like buzzing around, you know? Just like that somewhat contained, just raw power.
Yeah, it definitely.
Got to hit 9,000 at least once, though.
There's too much traffic. I'll try and come back this way.
In first. There you go.
In first?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Roll up to like 5,500 or 5,800 in first, and then just mash it, and you'll feel the VTEC go. It's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, even in this weather. These are the Rezas, which are, I think they're kind of like RE171Rs, or some similar to those. Definitely summer tires. Those are the hard top latches or soft top latches.
So it is.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so weird. Like, and I knew that was a lot of the complaints with the AP1, like Americans had.
Yeah.
Like that it just sounds like it shouldn't rev that high. But it should.
It should.
It should.
Every car should. Every car. I think every car should have at least 6 gears and hit at least 7,000.
Yeah. And be offered with manual.
Yes. There we go. Stick speed, actual transmission, not a slush box. Thank you.
Yeah, the S2000's probably the nicest like stock shifting car I've ever driven.
I like how that shift boot makes that little click, even though I put the little rubber piece on it. I love it.
I don't know that I'd prefer it over my AP2, only because I like the torque, I really do. But so, I'm sure
this has the same technically peak torque number, but it comes on later.
It comes on later, exactly.
Because of the high compression. But if I was to pull the head, high compression valves, do a tune. But
One thing I do need to do, I need to get my valves adjusted.
My guy on the Eastern Shore can do that. Really does a good job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What I've from everybody I spoke to, it really wakes the car up when the valves are adjusted.
Mm-hmm. Prevents blow by too. I know guys that run the exhaust valves a little extra tight, and then they monitor them a lot. That way they can get a little bit more power because it closes a little later, or earlier rather. Talk about a car with a slush box.
Yeah, it is shit. Oh, yeah. Couldn't pay me to drive that thing.
You could if I was driving my grandma to church, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Or driving a celebrity to an airport.
Yeah, in the 80s.
Yeah, couldn't say it better. So you saw the me breaking the glass. What was your initial reaction to that?
I mean, I had saw like when you originally posted the post that you wanted to sell it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
I mean, they asked, I answered. I mean, they paid, I delivered. That's the way I see it.
I mean, you got something out of it at least.
I got $20. You guys got the lulls. So not this business park. It should be the next. Yeah. Shifting nice and smooth. That's good. I mean, got used to it quick. Was the S2K your first stick shift car?
No. My first car was actually one. I had a Civic for like 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Did you dump the clutch too many times or something?
No, I just hated the car.
Oh yeah. Just thinking about getting a Civic Si hatch as like a daily, but not sure.
What do you have now?
2015 335i.
Okay. How's that treating you?
Maintenance can be expensive, but it was like they had a bad instrument cluster that was draining power. Then the tuning box, the Dynan piggyback, was causing issues. So then Dynan took that back and gave me the stage 1 flash tune, and now I'm doing the downpipe. And I think the turbo might be leaking oil.
N54.
N55.
At least it's not an N54.
I think you can make more power with them, but the problem is
They're not super reliable though.
Exactly. You get in carbon buildup. The direct injection on those is a little more primitive. So you get carbon built. You got to walnut blast them.
Yeah, that's what I've seen a few videos on people. There we go. I finally hit it.
It does have the torque once you get up there.
It definitely does, but it comes on a lot later. Definitely.
I love when I race my buddy's AP2, stock AP2. You can just see when this was stock with the JDM. You see like the AP1 will pull ahead as you're getting higher in RPM, and then he'll shift and he'll pull ahead.
And then this one just keep on.
It's true. So seeing the lead change back and forth as you're going was just such a cool sight.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Nick? Different but cool?
I do like it. It is definitely different, but I like it.
If you had the money, would you want to have rep the AP1 and AP2?
I would take both, but if I could only have one, I think I'd still stick with the AP2.
Hey, fair enough, brother.
Let me see if I can park right. Let's not stall.
Let's not stall. The ACT pressure plate one I drove, Dr. Toge, he built the 2.4 stroker, the K24.
That's what I have, the ACT pressure plate waiting for me. I'm not giving this thing in here. This is painful.
My clock spring's bad too. But these rattles will be taken care of.
I'm parking it right here.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
You the man, Nick. Thanks so much, brother.
Yeah, thank you.